Run it, Steve.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite podcast. You know the name. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As you know, Rick, we got the singing mic. I'm handing the singing mic over to Rick Glassman, everybody. Yeah. Here we go.
Poof, pow, surprise. Push it. Now, you know what? Can we start it over?
What?
I didn't like the way I did it. I felt like I forced it.
Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast, Mr. Erik Griffin. Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right, here we go. Riffin with Griffin.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, we got it. I think we got it.
Yeah. I think we nailed it.
Oh, shit.
Do people write you a lot how much they love your theme song?
Yeah.
You get that a lot.
Yeah, but those guys are great. They're called Octave Cat and Dopapod. That's the name of the band.
Yeah, they should change all of those names, by the way.
That's what
I feel like everything is spelt with symbols.
Yeah, it's like, it's such a weird, but they're great dudes. You probably know them. Detective Design.
I can't listen to these headphones with your shifty setup that you have going on here.
There's no shifty setup.
You have so many wires here. It looks like and I don't have a punchline yet.
Nobody needs to know the underbelly of what's going on Riffin.
What do you guys think? Do you want to know the underbelly of what's going on? Leave some comments down below and let us know if you want to see the fourth wall.
Then I'll just edit this out. Just take the headphones off. You don't need them.
Yeah.
You only need them for the music anyway. So now we're ready to go.
Okay. I said poof, pow, surprise, and panicked.
Yeah.
All right. Lead it. Host me. When I'm on my podcast, I have to mine is wires is mine. The underbelly of your podcast is like every 2 seconds, Rick is doing like this. And then he's talking to his editor. Okay, at this point right now, I want you to bring some pyrotechnics in and then like raise me up, bring me down, zoom into my forehead. Okay, boom, and then we're back. I edit half these things, and I'm always giving notes to the editor, right? So when I'm watching this, I'm like, all right, when I snap, make sure you flip me, but flip me not 360, but like a mirror. So my right eye is my left eye, and I'm watching it like Perry's got to be so fucking annoyed with me. My 90-minute podcasts are 2.5 hours because of all the direction. But I'll tell you something, and you'll be the first to admit it. No podcast is as beautiful and well executed and hilarious and insightful and amazing as Take Your Shoes Off. You can get my merch at rickglassman.com.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. You're a nightmare.
All right. No,
Rick's back.
Take the lead. I don't have it today.
You know, what's going on with you today? Something's going on. Tell me what's going on.
I'll tell you exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
I'll tell you when it started.
When did it start?
When I got in the car to come over here.
Why?
I don't know if subconsciously I'm terrified of you.
Oh my God.
Or if there was something in my car, but I'm leaning toward the former. I'm in the best mood. I'll tell you what I did this morning. I had sex.
Okay.
But there's
TMI.
There's three.
Missionary, doggy, reverse cowgirl.
I've never done anything but missionary.
Is she on top? You on top? What?
Her on top.
Like, obviously.
What else? What are you talking about? Me on top? Might as well do yoga. So there's three types of there's sex, love, and fucking. We can all agree, right? Is there a fourth one that I'm missing?
Sex, love, and okay.
Right?
I guess.
Usually, I experience making love or fucking. Right? It's like this is connected, kissing, eye contact, or just like, give me that fucking pussy, you bitch.
Right.
Or, vagina, you bitch. I had sex this morning.
Okay.
And I don't have sex that much. It almost felt like, and I don't mean this as an insult to you, Betty. I mean this just as this is what it is.
Oh, I love the assumption that Betty is watching my podcast. I like that.
My friends and family love this show. I've told you this. I said it on mine. We'll cut to a clip. Yeah. And we won't. I know we won't. But it was when you were on mine. I was saying that yours is one of the yours and Dak Shepard's podcast is when I started listening to podcasts and why I don't know why I'm making one, but anyway, it felt like a utility. It just felt like, yeah, I think I need to come. But let me ask you something. When you're having sex, is it always just for you?
No.
Okay, then who initiated this sex?
She left the room, and because I'm gonna like sleep a little bit more, and I had am I allowed to say boner on your podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine.
Like, imagine that's the one word.
Yeah.
Right now it goes boo.
Yeah, but you wouldn't edit it.
I might, just for you.
But you still hear boner under it.
Yeah.
Do the boo. Do the boo. I had a boner. Like, why do you even put the noise in? I had a boner. I had a boo.
Okay. Now we're just
going to start calling boners boos. Dude, I had the biggest boo you have ever seen.
That's like the Key and Peele sketch about where people's names are farts. Have you ever seen that? Dude, that... It'd be like if I was like, welcome to the podcast, Mr. Yeah. You know, and they're saying their names like their butthole.
Can we show a clip?
No, I don't want to. I might actually. That's a good idea. You know what? Because of you, I've been inspired.
Yeah, you calling inspiration, I'm saying it's stealing my what makes me special.
And I see that it's actually not that special because it's pretty easy to do.
Okay. All right. You know, when you throw a little picture in at minute 20, sure. Yeah. But when you have images every 15 seconds and they're doing fun flips, come on. Nobody can do a fun flip.
You're using all the filters. It's like,
It's nothing special. It's no like animation. I'm just doing push from the left and spin from the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she
you
left.
had the boner.
She
leaves
left
the room.
I had a boop. She left, and I was just kind of like, you know, my hand was around the area, respectfully.
Your area.
I'll never touch my boo without consent. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my God.
And I literally went, Betty, Betty. And I said, I asked her, will she, as if she's doing me a favor.
She was.
Well, you know, you scratch my back and suck my boo, and no, I don't want to make this as blue as it's become.
Yeah,
it was just
that's
like
all you, by the way.
Yeah, and it's not really how I normally am, and
yeah,
I don't like.
I'm like, where is this going?
I don't know. I think I'm just in a silly mood, and we're talking booze, you know. But yeah, I had sex this morning, and it was like.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to.
Yeah, you do, and that's okay.
No, but I just want to like say something so you can continue your story with this thought in your head.
Yeah.
Maybe what you consider sex in there is like I always say sometimes, you know, sex is like lovemaking or fucking, like you're saying, or it's assisted masturbation. Mm-hmm. You know,
that's exactly what this was.
That's why I wanted to give you this. So in that moment, you were like, because you had someone help you.
Yeah,
masturbate.
It wasn't. I mean, it was still like I love her and it's connected and it's great. But it's like
it doesn't have to always be like that. Don't say that for her benefit.
No, it really.
Every single time you're connected,
I can't be hard if I'm not connected.
I know. Actually, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So yes, but is it the most connected, or was it some assisted masturbation? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was assisted masturbation. It was thank you for the third hand.
Yeah. Wait, you use two all the time?
You don't have to?
No. I got you. You don't have your one move.
Oh, I can't get enough.
Okay, first of all, let's get real.
Yeah, that's why I need. That's why I need.
First of all, you wouldn't even be able to be with anyone if your dick was like.
It's very tough for us. It's very, very tough for us.
So then, why do you feel bad that you had this?
I don't feel bad.
No, you said that's when you started to feel bad.
No. It's just I was just walking you through the day.
So that's the best part of the day then.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's not because the sex was so great. That's just because this is. Can't even wear the headphones because you haven't figured out your wires.
That is not what it is.
Okay, so defensive. Yeah, but we had sex, and you know what it was? And this is me being self-deprecating, not calling out Betty. I had sex.
Right.
She just
said
sure.
Yeah, because when you go,
I mean,
she wasn't like, ooh, baby.
Also,
that's how I love it.
Also, I had my earplugs in,
right?
So when she started whispering to me, like she was, saying things.
You go, huh?
Yes.
So basically, if we were talking to Betty right now, she's on a podcast going, I had the worst sex ever
No,
today.
I think she loves Betty. She loves me so much.
No, she.
Let's get her on the phone.
Yeah, get her on the phone, and I want to ask her if this was the best sex you've had today. You know what I mean?
Well, it was the best sex. I hope it's the best sex she had today.
Oh, that's true. You know, we actually can. I don't know. It might mess up the microphone, but you can like.
Leave your message for
Yeah, she's in yoga right now.
Oh.
She needed to get some exercise in after that fucking train wreck. No. Everything is fine. We had sex, and then I got up, I showered, and I came over here, and then I got in the car, and I was just like, I don't feel good.
Yeah. Well, it's the new year. I
felt so good.
Are you happy with where you are right now and like starting to 2020? You
That's
know
a
what I
nice
mean?
question. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. No follow through.
Well, you know, my all I do is the podcast.
Yeah, it's
All I do.
well because the way you do it, it could only be all that you do, and that's why you have to have sex like this.
No. That was assisted
And she comes
masturbation.
in and you're still like, you know,
Yes.
you're still editing, and you're like, okay, Betty, next time you suck my dick, let's
Betty, grab my
come
balls.
back in. Yeah,
Grab my balls. I'm coming.
cut 2 splooge on her face.
Do you remember in Swordfish when Hugh Jackman is they're testing how good of a hacker he is?
Whoa. You're making a swordfish reference?
We'll put up a
like
clip.
that's in everybody's lexicon? You know?
Well, that's why you reference it. In your IG story, you could just put it on top.
Oh, okay.
For those of you idiots who don't know what I'm talking about.
By the way, Swordfish is the first time Holly Berry ever went nude. How about that, motherfucker? And we'll show it. Holly Berry's tits, go.
Get it with your face on it, though.
Yeah.
He's getting a blow. He has to hack into something, and to test how good he is at hacking, we're gonna put a gun to your head and make somebody suck your dick and see if you can hack before you come.
Oh, yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah.
That's a weird reference.
Well, just because you set it up as if like I'm editing, I'm at my computer.
Yeah, I know, but it's weird that popped into your head.
That's the only time I've seen someone get their dick sucked while editing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
What
the
else?
fact that was in your Rolodex, like you
It's
were
all
going,
there, man.
like you were going. Oh yeah, Swordfish.
It's all there, man.
Really?
That's why whenever we're doing stuff and you talk about how I'm always thinking about what edits to make,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, oh, Erik is wearing a shirt that I saw in the 2nd season of Breaking Bad.
It's like, boom, cut
Yeah,
to.
if we could put on a, yeah. All right.
So you're not. I remember when you first started doing it and you were doing all these edits. I remember saying like, "Okay, man,
It won't last.
we'll see how it goes by episode 20." You know, but you're still going strong.
And then we
but you
did-
actually got helpers, and you're like, you know,
Yeah, I've been getting people helping me out. Shout out to Perry Groan, to George Kreekus, and to my new buddy Pepe. But you came on. I did 8 for the holiday special.
yeah.
I did
Which I got
8
my
nights of
cup
Tyso.
from Rick. Thank you.
You're welcome. That is a do people know you as Mr. Potato Head, or is that like?
Yeah, that's something Bobby always says.
he does say that too.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I'm not an original.
You didn't know that?
No.
That you're not original?
Oh, I'm original. Watch this. We'll cut to a clip. Just put me upside down. And I did 8 episodes in eight nights, and the editing was 12 hours a day.
Yeah,
and it was
couldn't
like
even do anything.
I uploaded one, and then I did what you do, the premiere.
Yeah.
So then I'm watching. I don't want to fucking watch this. I've been watching this for 12 hours. I'm watching it while I'm editing the next one for 8 days. Betty got in. She lives in London. She got in on December 23rd. For the first 5 days, she's there. I'm just editing. I felt so bad.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. So now I'm back to one
I had
a
to
week.
force you to go to a Clipper game.
Right.
You were
Yeah, it wasn't just a Clipper game. It was Clipper Rockets.
Yeah, and you're all like, "Oh,
I know.
I got to edit my
I
podcast."
stayed up a couple extra hours. I know. So I have been resenting it a little bit, but then I'm just so happy with it. I'm just so happy with how it's going.
I can tell. But don't you have time for anything else? I mean, are you watching movies, shows? Like what do you do for hobbies
this
other than
8
this?
nights
'Cause that's
thing,
work now.
This 8 nights took up for 3 weeks. It was everything of all my time. And I've implemented this new engine where this is boring. Who gives a shit about this, right? Is this interesting?
I find it very interesting.
During this time, I needed help.
Cut to me sleeping.
Yeah, they already did. You did it wrong.
No, because I'm going to do an edit, and it's just going to be me in a bed.
Right, so we'll do a pickup of you before making that sleep. Then let's do a quick pickup.
No, we're not going to. I'm only teasing. Go.
During that time, I found new ways of executing this and not focusing too much on too many things. And now that I'm out of the weeds and I'm back to doing 1 a week, I feel like I've gotten better at this because I had to.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, once you're doing 8 in a week, when you're just doing 1, you're like, I need
it's
to
like
edit
it's
something.
like when Goku goes in extra gravity
Yeah.
and he comes back to Earth.
Then you go to Starbucks and you want to edit their security footage. You know what I mean?
I have ideas.
Show the scone, and the scone is gone. You know?
So my hours were like 20 to 40 hours
Well,
a
what
week.
are you doing for fun? That's what I'm trying to get to, Rick.
Yeah, so now
What are you watch? Because I don't even know. Like, what are you into? Like,
all
are
I
you
do is watch TV shows or movies.
Like
do
what? What
stand-up
TV
or
shows
edit.
are you watching?
I'm just now starting the third season of Miss Maisel.
Oh,
You know what I'm watching? Which is a show that I don't know if I like it, but I cannot wait for Friday to get the new one. Servant.
I was just talking. I know. That is, I have no idea what the fuck is going on that show. Like, I don't know if it's a psychological thriller or if there's going to be magic at some point. You know what I mean? And it's just like this last episode. You see the last episode?
Come on, man. I'm fucking. Betty's like, I don't like this. I don't want to watch this show anymore. And she went to bed and I watched an episode. I came back. I told her what happened. She's like, yeah, I don't want to watch it. I said, well, I'm about to watch another one. Do you? She's like, yeah. And then she watches it and then she needs to watch the next one.
It's just, it's the most bizarre. I thought the first episode was weird because it, like a character in the show are these weird camera angles. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a character, because sometimes like let's say we're talking like this, and they're shooting like this though. They're shooting past my nose and they're getting a close up of you and it's like, ooh, this is a weird choice. And I think it was like the cinematographer or whoever, they sat down and were like, all right, this is going to be part of the show. We're going to get all these weird angles.
I think they made some mistakes. And
you think it was made?
I mean, no,
I thought it was
really.
choice, but that's the one that M. Night Shyamalan himself directed. He hasn't directed any others, I don't think.
I know he directed the first. I'm not sure.
The first one, yeah. So I don't know how much he's a part of all the other ones, but it's a very bizarre show.
They really did a good job of needing us to see one more. Every time,
dude.
It's a formula, which is
really
good.
Because it's like, what? Like this last episode, the last one, I was like,
was that the one with the dog? The last one?
No,
that was 2 ago.
No, the last one is the one you haven't seen. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have.
Are you caught up? Okay. Well, this is the one where
if you haven't, then
the doll. Now the doll's back.
Yeah.
And Rupert Grint is like, "Where's the baby?" Yeah. You know what I mean? And then at the end, the baby's there, and you're like, "What happened?"
I think I know.
I know that I understand that she obviously wanted to know what's really going on.
But then why is what's the devil coming up from the basement with the cracks?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But
so
we'll be right back with an advertisement from Marshall Rug Gallery. Yo, will you put that one in if I send it to you? It's a 5-second. It's my dad's rug store. I'm putting it in all my episodes.
Your dad's rug store?
And it's been going in. It's in Stevie Weeby's podcast and Jeremiah's now. I cut to it and they're putting it in.
Oh, my God. Just send it. I love your dad.
Snap and we're back. That's my thing. Don't get used to it.
What are you talking? I'm doing solo episodes. I'm stealing from Chris D'Elia.
What are you stealing from him?
Well, I'm doing solo episodes and doing like
you started doing solos.
but now I'm using clips. So it's not really. I'm not really stealing your thing because your thing is just like edits for no reason. You know what I mean? Which was the working title of your podcast.
I don't know if it's for no reason. I would say
like you would be like, okay, switch these candles. And
no, man, they work. Let me show you. There's a way of making them work where they're silly, but they serve a purpose. Let me give you an example. May I?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just new merch, and it's a good way of showing. Like, I don't want to have to say go to rickglassman.com, pick up a hoodie. Right. I don't want people to know. I don't want you to have to put up right here, rickglassman.com/store or whatever the fuck it would be.
But first, Marshall's Rug Store.
Marshall Rug Gallery.
Oh, Marshall's Rug Gallery.
Okay.
All right.
There's also something about the snap bit that gets me, like, literally I get a little dopamine hit.
I
just
can
doing
see that.
A little bit of a bit, you know?
Oh, no. That's funny you say that because when I'm on your podcast and I'm looking at you, your brain fires at that moment because you're already like, okay, I know what we need to do. I need to do this, and everything's like,
watch this. Just give me a snap. It's comedy, baby. It's comedy. It's easy.
I don't appreciate that you brought another bullshit mustache to my podcast.
I bring them everywhere.
No. You brought a bullshit one with you.
Oh, yeah. Because I bring my mustaches everywhere, I sometimes lose them. It's funny that you know that, too. This is where my mustaches are normally good mustaches.
I am really upset about this mustache.
Same. I have to go pick up new mustaches.
Yeah, man. That's like,
I actually want to get sponsored by Hollywood Toy and Costume, the amount of money I'm spending on stashes.
But anyways, The Servant is good. I'm glad you're watching that.
Good thing we circled back to The Servant.
Yeah. Are you watching any? Did you ever get to see on Apple TV? It's the other one, the one with Jason Momoa, or I always call him Jason Mimosa. You ever seen that one?
No.
Everybody's Blind. It's like 500 years in the future. Well, that's another one of these crazy Apple TV shows.
Morning Show I finished.
I'm not even going to watch that one. Yeah, but
Loved it.
It's only you and like 1,500 people that are watching that show.
It's more people than you got in here
That's not true.
on the premiere.
Oh, the premiere.
At this moment, everyone right now, by the way, if you're watching and you haven't given it a thumbs up yet, we're not even at 100 likes. We need to get to 200 likes by the end of this premiere.
That's going to make it seem like it's live. People always like, is this live?
Oh, we're at 96. We're at 96. Come on. 90. Why do we have 4 thumbs down? If you don't like it, leave.
No, even, why you putting that out there?
Oh, let's not put out 4 thumbs down.
Yeah.
This podcast doesn't have 4 thumbs down by now. I'm not coming back.
Oh, God. Who says you're going to be back?
You told me before you came on. You said you want to get me on every month.
I know, right? God, they cut to me saying that. No! Come on!
Hey.
You are... I can see you're going to eventually have... You're going to be the kind of person who's going to have your own show. Like Tracy Ullman or something like that, right? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. It'll be fascinating, but you're going to be a nightmare to work for. Okay? You're going to be a monster, but that's going to bring the best out of the product because your energy about like what to do on the podcast and all that stuff is just like you're just like, okay, you guys didn't even know behind the scenes. Maybe I'll show at the end, like all the outtakes will be of you, like all the things you told me to do.
We got to film fake outtakes though to put it. You got to have me like taking a shit in the bushes.
You can't even stop yourself.
But it plays, man. Listen, here's the thing.
It plays.
Here's what's cool about a podcast for the person making the podcast. It's easy. You want to do stand-up, you got to travel the country, you got to master your set, you got to mingle, you got to deal with your agents and blah, 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 blah. And that's great, and I'm grateful for it, and it's a fun time. But it's a lot of work. This is easy. Why not just put in a little bit of work into the podcast? We're putting something out there. Just because it's an easy, all we need to do is...
Wait, first of all...
I put in more than a little bit.
I'm insulted because you think that I just put a little bit of work into doing all this. You think this is a little bit of work?
I'm saying,
wow.
Cutting to me, shitting in the bushes isn't that much work, and it's a guaranteed laugh.
Oh my God!
You don't believe me, guys? Tell me if this works.
Oh, stop it!
234 likes, 238 likes, and somebody got rid of one of the thumbs down. They changed their mind. I can't tell if I'm yelling because I can't wear my headphones because your lot of work doesn't have working microphones.
Yes, it does.
Whatever, dude. You suck.
Oh, my God. You're just a nightmare.
I was in your premiere for your episode yesterday doing bits like this.
Yeah.
And even in that, you texted me and you said, knock it off. And you blocked me.
I didn't block you. I put you on timeout for 300 seconds.
I'm sitting in there. I don't know how long it is.
It's 300 seconds. Sometimes you got to put people on timeout.
Can I say what you texted me? Why you texted
no.
me? Right. Okay. Well, if you want to find out, hop on over to Take Your Shoes Off, and I'll reveal the real behind the scenes. Or you could just click right here. Oh, you know what? People are going to be annoyed by me. I could tell.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. Anyways...
I'm going to tone it down, and you guys are about to be less annoyed, but it's also going to get boring.
Oh, impossible.
Watch.
No, Rick, you... Because right now people are going to be fascinated that Rick Glassman is calm for like what? How long do you think you can pull that off?
A couple minutes tops. I'm starting to shake.
He's like, I need to do an edit.
I run over. I really do shit in the bushes.
Yeah.
I
can't help yourself. Cut to me trying to pull you off. Rick, stop doing edits.
And that's funny.
You're like, see in your mind. Hey, Rick, I know, but you know what tickles me? You being annoyed that I won't do it.
I'm not annoyed that you won't do it. This is your podcast.
You take over every podcast you go on. I can't wait till you get to do like Joe Rogan or something. And I want to see you on Joe Rogan's. Okay, Joe, just hear me out.
I don't think the camera's there. Joe, listen, I know this is annoying. I'm only going to do this twice. I'm going to do shit somewhere in the place. Whatever it is, we could do it at the end. We could do it now.
Can I tell you something? You know what's hilarious? You actually could do this edit because you know how Joe does it. Like, they cut. You could just add yourself to one of his podcasts and just do the edit.
Oh, yeah, but
I'll do it.
Yeah, right, you'll do it. You won't even let me shit in a bush. And we'll be right back with another word from Marshall Rug Gallery.
We're not doing 2 Marshall Rug Gallery commercials.
Could cut them in half. Which is exactly what Marshall Rock is doing with their prices right now.
You're so stupid. I'm gonna have Chris D'Elia's dad on, Bill D'Elia.
Sure.
So I should probably get your dad on.
He would be. Have you seen? My dad has come on a few of mine.
Yeah.
He just gets super high. He's a great guest.
I know, but it'll probably be like my Ben Seward episode, where people are just like, huh?
I got a message on one of my.
I have his sticker over here someplace.
Ben bought one of my shirts, and somebody commented saying that they bought a shirt because they saw Ben post about it. So shout out to Ben Seward for getting my merch out there. And if you don't know where that is, it's just where can we get it?
Right here.
You get it. I gave you a shirt for 8 Nights of Tyso. Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's someplace. Cut to me looking for it.
Yeah. While I'm in the bushes shitting.
Rick wears you down. His edits are like, Betty.
I'm the type of person that would break into your house to edit this shit. And then you'd be pissed.
Yeah, cut to us in court.
Yeah,
and then you're trying to explain to the judge, and you're like, "Look, judge, let me show you with the edits, without the edits."
The judge goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Let me rephrase. I'm in a suit." What is he suing me for? Making this podcast better? Trimming out the fat and cutting to the, and then the bailiff goes, "You're in handcuffs."
What's happening?
It's because magic.
Right now I show a scene from Night Court.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to make the ad money.
Oh, I won't know.
I had Bill Lawrence on, he was my old boss. He created the show I was on Undateable. He created Scrubs and a whole bunch of shows. He's a big showrunner, and his daughter is Charlotte Lawrence, who is this new pop star, and she's very successful.
Right here, see her?
And
you don't gotta do this.
Then what do you mean, see her? Oh, you're putting a picture. I thought you were saying she's sitting in the chair now.
I'm gonna put a picture.
I was gonna snap and have her come here and sit in the chair.
Oh my god! Wow, what a extensive.
Yeah, what a waste. Yeah. You can come over and do a snap bit. I love the snap bits. And Bill wanted me to put in one of her songs for a moment.
Right.
And I said, yeah, I'd be happy to, but once we put in her music, I don't get any of the money.
Yeah.
I'm making, X dollars per episode.
Yeah.
You give me the money, I put it in the song. He says, fine. So now I'm at a crossroads where it's like, okay, but do I really ask the guy who gave me a career for, a couple $100 tops to put in his... So then I was thinking, I might want to ask her to sing me something that YouTube won't recognize.
You should just put her picture up and just sing the song.
Will you do it?
I don't know her songs. And why should I do it? Why are you trying to ruin my ad money experience?
Because if you sing it, now we're in my podcast now. That's fucking brilliant, dude. Eric, let me show you what I mean. Let's say we're at my house. Right now, here we are, like it's the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? And all the guns just came or something. And then, but I don't know. And then we go back here. I don't know if I really want to do all that though. Dude, come on.
So what, we got to drive to your place today?
Next time you're over, we'll put it in. I'll remember. I have notes of all the pickups that I have to do.
What we're gonna have to do is, this is gonna have to be like, we're gonna have to plan it out. We're gonna have to storyboard our crossover episode.
It writes itself.
No, but come on, to do it right.
Truthfully, I hear you and I understand the value in that. But the way that for me, and I believe you, podcasts work, it's so organic. I think what you do is you film one, you find the bits, and then we fill them in.
So then we just go to we just know we're starting here and we're ending there.
And also, I don't want to interrupt, but I did just notice we're up to 244 likes, which is incredible. I've never seen this before. But right now, all we need to do is
either people are going, wow, that's amazing, or they're going, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's that
like
one.
86 likes.
They're saying that. Although now, look at yourself in the mirror. Say now it's amazing. Send us a clip. We'll be sure to put it in.
What if when you did this, everybody that was watching, like, they're in front of a mirror, like, how did he do that?
Yeah.
They come back like you wasted your genie power.
Yeah. Well, if I have genie powers and I'm doing it for whatever bits on a podcast, then I'm wasting them anyway.
But I can see you there. The genie, you find a genie and he's like, "What's your first wish?" And your first wish is like, know. All my edits. Anytime I do this, I could do an edit.
The genie would be like, "Can I just give you $1 billion?"
You're like, no.
So listen, man, it's easy. We just take what we have now. All we need to do is you look for my T-shirt. You put the T-shirt on. I shit in the bushes a couple of times. We go to my house. We film this whole thing word for word there. We slice it up. We get Charlotte Lawrence to come over and sit here just for a second, and we get me a nicer mustache.
Well, I actually do have a lot of time before this episode is going to come out, so I mean,
you have a lot backlogged.
I literally could go to your house in the next whatever few days, and if we wanted to fix it up, we could.
There was some,
or you guys are seeing us talking about it, and it never happened.
Yeah, well, it did happen, but he didn't put it in.
Don't make me out to be the person that's
Already going to do it. You're the bad guy. Do you have like something you can put on, like a Jafar costume or something? Sorry I did that to you, dude, but you walked into that.
Oh my God.
You know, it's great. We're making bits out of the snaps without having to do the editing.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, this is
It's
pitch.
more
These
fun.
are snap pitches.
Yeah. I'm a snap pitch. That's perfect.
I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I do have to go pee. So.
Oh my God! You peeing in the middle of I can't wait to do this to you.
Nothing makes me pee more than a good bit. So thank you so much for having me. You guys, while I'm gone, Eric's gonna be talking, but feel free to just put the screen on minimum, whatever it is. Hop on over to rickglassman.com and pick up one of these Take Your Shoes Off sweatshirts.
Oh my God! Yeah, this is what happens when you have Rick Glassman in your life.
Oh, also sponsored by Butt Wipes. If you want to plug them.
I don't want to plug them. I've plugged them before. Do you want a box? You know what? Because of your podcast, they sent me boxes and boxes of this.
Let them know why.
Look under the sink in that bathroom right there. That's you can grab one of those boxes. Anyways, so as you can see, it's a nightmare having Rick Glassman on the podcast. He's he literally got up and went to go to the bathroom in the middle of it. So maybe I'll just like do an edit of like.
I have a pitch.
Oh, you messed me up because I was in the middle of doing my own bit.
Want me to leave?
No.
I'm out.
No.
Hello? Nah, fuck. I have a pitch for you.
Why did you put those back on? Because you're the only one that complains.
So I want to when you come back on my podcast, I want to do a bit where we're sitting on the couch and I snap and we're here. So I just want to film that part here, and you could leave it in this podcast. I mean, we're already up to 322 likes. It's incredible. So we could film that on this podcast, but I'm gonna put that in mine. So when you come on, we got to wear this outfit.
What?
It's a joke on a joke. If we snap, we change locations and outfits.
Right.
So I want to be at my place, and I want to be like, I think I left my phone at your spot. Okay, and I'm gonna snap. We're gonna come back here, and you're gonna be like, "Did you find it? I got it. All right." And then we'll go back to my place. All right.
Here we go, guys.
Okay. All right. So we're just coming out. Remember, guys, we're just coming from. We're at my place. I can't find my phone. We're looking for it. All right. Make sure you press subscribe and click the bell right now. On mine. This is on mine.
Ridiculous. This is like I'm doing an ad. This is like some kind of one of those like telethons for your fucking podcast. Welcome to the Take Your Shoes Off telethon.
All right, you ready?
All
right, so
I got it.
But do you got it? If you got it, leave a comment and say you get it. And you can't wait to sit. No, I was kidding. You know, people are always saying that.
Yeah.
If you think you could say Happy New Year after the first week of January, which I'm making fun of, that was me in my intro on Monday's episode of Adam Ray. You can check that out and take your shoes off or whatever the fuck. All right, we're just coming out from my place. I'm looking for my phone.
Mm-hmm.
No.
First of all,
yep.
Let's cut on that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
No, I think you should just. I think you should just be looking. You know, like you just arrived. Okay.
Hey, Eric.
You know, look, because that little,
No.
was terrible.
I hear you that the me
Was terrible.
My teleportation landing.
Yeah, your teleportation.
I'll take that.
Your teleportation landing was just terrible.
Let me see yours.
What do you mean? See
What would
mine?
be your teleportation landing?
I'm just here.
You're not doing one.
No.
Yeah. See, that's the
I've
problem.
arrived.
Yeah. Well. I mean, such a thing that either one of us would say.
Go.
No, I don't think either of us would say
God.
when we get to a party or something. I've arrived.
I've arrived.
Yeah, I hear you. I appreciate the note, but I'm in.
And I also think that you should move the chair, so then we don't have to worry about it. Like as if we've come into see, I just there's my teleportation landing.
Yeah, that's fine. You do your teleportation landing.
But yours, whatever that was.
I wouldn't mind doing another teleportation take.
Okay, so this
An
is
ATT. Another teleportation take. which is where AT&T comes from because they're teleporting sound waves.
God, I'm gonna choke from all the. This is the best time I've had on my own podcast of laughing at the nonsense.
I've arrived.
Oh God, I've arrived. See how you did it? How you said it is how you're supposed to do the teleportation landing. It doesn't. Everything doesn't. Not everything has to be big.
Not everything has to be big.
Yeah, Rick, have you found your phone?
Yes, I have. People are commenting on my podcast now. Why isn't it bigger? This should have been bigger. How come there was no teleportation bit?
Right now, there's going to be a poll up about his. Yeah. So this little thing up there, little circle, click that for the poll about Rick's teleportation bit.
What are going to be the options?
The options are going to be big or small.
You got to do you got to go, on a scale. When we'll film a few takes, and whichever one they say, we'll put in.
Okay, teleportation landing A.
All right, so I'm going to go smaller to bigger.
Okay, go.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. You good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
That was A.
Okay.
Teleportation landing A.
Okay.
Teleportation landing.
We're going to do, how many are you doing? 3?
4.
4? Okay.
No, 3 is good. 3 is good. B. Teleportation landing.
Should have gone out earlier in the morning.
But you didn't let me say, Rick, have you found your phone? Because remember, we're looking for the phone. So you're already. You already have ruined the whole.
I didn't ruin it. We'll just do it again. It's okay.
It's
fine.
Another ATT.
All right.
But do we have to do A again?
No. A was great. A is what we would use.
Well, I don't know, because from the looks of the polls, it's not doing too well.
You're already getting those. And we're up to 400 likes.
This is unbelievable.
Also, by the way, I keep making this joke. If we are legit under 150 likes right now, I'm not coming over anymore. Okay? Get this up.
Get rid of those likes, guys.
All right. Yeah. Okay. B.
So we're doing B again.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. So, Rick, you find your phone?
Yes. I mean, so many missed calls. Okay. Boring.
Yeah.
We're going to do C.
That was boring?
All right, we're going to do C.
Okay, so now this is going to be...
But for this to make sense, can't be the only one who's affected by the teleportation, so you got to mirror this.
Because you don't realize that the edit right now, it was just you on the screen.
No. I need to take this. We're both coming over.
I know, but on my podcast, it's just going to be you.
Nobody's watching yours. On mine,
No, you're going to get the footage of both of us.
So watching your version of these edits are like reading the script to Iron Man. Mine is like watching it in IMAX.
Oh, my God. Yeah, in German.
Yeah, it's not perfect. But the Germans think it's hysterical. So for this one, this teleportation
this is the big one?
This teleportation, just for a little prep.
I don't need your prep. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
All right.
And we have to respond because this is the first time I've done it before, but I haven't got used to it. This is the first time you've ever done it. So for a second, you forgot why we're like, holy shit.
No, don't tell me how to do my teleportation landing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm directing my podcast right now.
Are you?
Yeah. Somebody's got to.
Oh, my God.
If this were mine, there'd be shit in all the bushes by now. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You guys, everybody at home, so we can hear from there as loud as you can. Yell 3. 2, All right. It'll be 3, 2. I won't say 1, and then we'll do it.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2.
Whoa!
Okay.
Rick, what are you doing?
Okay. Are we animating this? Are you?
I'm still doing it.
All right, fine.
I haven't landed yet,
Okay.
Rick.
Oh, if anybody's still watching this, you gotta press like.
Okay, you need to move your chair up
yep.
so you don't mess up my
brick. You can write it off. Yeah. All right, we'll do that again. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2.
Whew. Where's your phone, Rick?
It seems like the teleportation changed your voice.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm just getting annoyed because we're doing bits on bits and these aren't good. Let me just do the real one. All right, and I'll take whatever my responsibility is for the past 5 minutes. I'm sorry, but keep watching and subscribe. Click that bell. Buy a mug.
Teleportation bits.
I do want to get one that I could use though, so I'm just going to use it now. All right, just I'm gonna teleport. Dude, just lean back a little.
Okay.
You know, and
I'll lean back a little.
yeah, a little. That's all I've ever asked. And then ask. I'm gonna look for it for a second. And you say, check. Tell me to check. You know, whatever. Okay. All right. Here we go.
The over directing on this is crazy.
You should have seen them on the set of Iron Man. I was trying to think of how to say something in German, and okay, 3, 2. Now I'm out. Now I don't like. Now I'm insecure about my teleportation landings. I'm insecure about my teleportation landings. I'm not even joking. I'm legit insecure about my teleportation landings.
So, but that's gonna be the number 3 choice right there, guys.
I'll
What
probably
do you
just use
think?
the first one. Send me the first one and this one. One more. This one. All right, and probably take all of this out. You know what? I'll do it for you. You put it in rewind real fast, and then you start it without it. All right, what do you want? I can find my phone.
What?
Here's what it is. I got it.
We're still going?
I'm legitimately hot, sweating, aware, and sorry. But I really want to get this for that episode when you come on with me. I'm sorry, I really am. I know. This is what you're talking about. So for this, it would be fun. I'm sure you could play this pretty well. You're annoyed with me at my house probably by this point.
Yeah, of course.
So if you could be on your phone annoyed with me, and when we teleport, you're still on your phone looking at it, you're not bothered by it.
Right. And we're on your things.
So you're on.
Guys, let's get these likes up to 30 on Rick's podcast.
Okay. All right. Well, they're not going to see this part on mine. So. And I'm already at 80. So just be on your phone. Be on your phone the whole time. You're not doing anything.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So I'm going to be on the phone on your podcast.
You're on the phone on my podcast, phone in the left hand. You're wearing what you're wearing. Mm-hmm. You got to keep that facial hair the same. And I'll just take it from here. All right. We're coming out from my place. Where's my phone? I think I left my phone at your house. And I'm just getting into character. Okay.
Found it?
Yeah, so many missed calls.
All right.
Great. That was basically just...
I know, but I got to get into character for when I'm at your place. See? Isn't that annoying?
We both laughed.
But the reason why we laughed...
Yes.
This is just the most bizarre episode.
You're having fun. I'm having fun.
Of my podcast with you. It's always bizarre. But I do want to do... You did give a good idea to me about what we should do. We could probably do it on another episode. Is that we should read each other's comments.
Right. I'm reading the comments on your episode and vice versa.
Yeah. We'll do that. We got some ideas. I'm gonna
leave some comments now, sincerely this time. So when you come on mine, we could look at some.
We'll look at them and see what people think.
And if they're all mean about me, I get it. But throw some nice ones out there so I can be like, well, this person said Rick made me say he has a cool sweatshirt that I could get at rickglassman.com or whatever.
Yeah, great prices at the Marshall's Rug Factory.
You know what I would like to do? I would like to offer a special promo code specifically from this, so I could see if I sell even one sweatshirt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What should I make the promo code for this? I'll have it when this comes up. I'll have it up for the first week.
It should be the teleportation landing.
I can't spell
teleport.
That. Too long.
Teleport.
Too long.
Hashtag teleport. That's not too long.
Riffin. Something easy.
I believe that's the same amount of letters. What?
Go ahead.
Griff.
No, I just said Riffin.
Riffin. That's 6.
Riffin is 6. Spell teleportation.
No, I said teleport.
Spell it.
You spell it.
I don't know how, and that's the problem.
Teleport. Piece of shit.
It's 2 more.
6.
8. Teleport.
Oh, I thought you said Telepor. Okay.
Oh.
8.
Thumbs down. 30 this. Go to rickglassman.com. Link. Erik is going to put a link in the description.
No, I'm not.
In the description.
My God, man.
And use promo code, and also make sure you put up promo code :Riffin.
So I put a picture of a colon.
Yeah, that's funny. What were you snapping? Now we're dressed. You're a circle and I'm a comma or a colon. All right, yeah. So promo code Riffin, buy a hoodie for get a discount, and I want to see if I could sell one sweatshirt from this.
God, what time? I don't know how long we've gone.
It feels like it's been probably 3 hours. If you make all the
What
proper
time did
edits.
you get here?
We started, I think, at 45.
Okay. So we still got some
yeah,
time.
we haven't. We're
Yeah,
you know.
it just feels like forever.
My girlfriend just, I had a missed call. She said, let me set this up beforehand. I don't think I said on here. So, Erik, people know about your Twitch thing?
Yeah.
Right. So
No, it's on Instagram.
you say,
Well, I on YouTube, on Erik Griffin Gaming.
oh, you're going to put that up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going up.
Go ahead.
I game on my other channel, Erik Griffin Gaming.
And he
I get music
and
from
he
people.
sings during it.
I sing and rap and all kinds of
it's
stuff.
the full screen of the game. Sometimes he's not even playing the game. It's just the character waiting for it. And Erik is a complete concert, as if
I do karaoke.
and it's in the bottom little corner. It's 40 years old, 50 years old maybe. By the time this is edited, 55. They're so funny. And you know what? I'm going to do you a favor. We're going to cut to a clip.
Oh my god!
And so I'm looking through it on Instagram at like 1:30 in the morning, and I see you have to show a clip of it just so people who, if they don't know what it is yet, see what it is, or just
No, it's right here. It's already.
or just make yourself really small.
While you're talking, it's covered you already.
People need-
like they don't even see you right now.
I get it. I get it. It's very, very poetic because you haven't seen me since I got here, but I've arrived.
Now I'm just like your parents.
So I don't know if I get it, but I don't have an ego attached to it. So I'm just gonna say funny stuff. I'm laughing in bed at and you sound good. You sound good. You know, you're what did you say? Call of Duty, call a booty. I stick it on the booty with the cootie. Never stop it. Whatever
that's
it
not
was.
what it is, but-
Yeah, it was, a little not as good as that, but like something like that. And I'm laughing, and then Betty woke up. And I showed her, and she laughed. And then she went. I don't even know if she really woke up. She just,
Right.
You date me, you gotta go,
Yeah, that's what you need. She knows. She's got to wake up and go, you're the best. You're so funny.
You're a king. Can't wait for you to have assisted masturbation with me in a few hours. So
Our sex is so magical.
that one hurt me a little bit. Because it is really, we're both real good at it, and together it's magic.
Okay.
So,
Do you believe in magic? And then I cut to like that hidden camera in your room.
No, you don't. I could give you the footage in HD and you wouldn't use it.
I sure wouldn't.
I could.
I might use it. I black out. Like,
I could show
black
you
out her butthole because she's on top. You know what I mean?
Her butthole's already blacked out.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna send me the unedited footage. Of course not. Of course you would send me edited footage.
During it, there's gonna be my sweatshirt panting across. Her nipples are blurred by my merchandise.
Yeah,
My dick is full though.
It's just your head is on her. Yeah.
But for you, I make it like a potato head. So it's this one, it's like a watermark. Like I know that this is the one I gave Erik, so it's not. If it gets everyone else has it. So
wait, I gotta say something right now. Now, people sometimes tell me like, "Oh, you laugh too much" and this kind of stuff. If I'm laughing, it's because I'm legitimately filled with mirth. No, because sometimes
Did you use the word mirth after Christmas?
No.
This will probably be edited next December.
Yeah, this is gonna be our Christmas. Welcome to the Christmas episode of.
Why don't we cut to our Christmas episode of our snowball fight?
So, anyways, I only laugh when I really enjoy something, and I've laughed a lot on this podcast, and it's because of Rick Glassman. So
click that like. We're up to 2,000 likes.
What? Wow.
Hey, if anybody's who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do? Like,
so, anyways,
so then Betty goes to sleep, and she woke up like 5 minutes later laughing, and I thought I knew why she was laughing, but I asked, and she said, "I'm just Erik, his little head in there," and then we both just for like a minute, probably a minute, just laughing at it so much. Anyway, I called her to blah 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 earlier on. I don't know if you left it in, and she messaged me, and she said, "I had to break from yoga because I started laughing thinking about where you were and Erik's rapping." Just in the thing.
It's good to know I'm a part of that relationship.
It's so funny.
Now cut to you two in bed, just like laughing during sex, and then starting to think like, why are we thinking about Erik right now?
All right, cut back, and I'll tell you why. Because you set it up, and I'm gonna knock it down. For real, leave some nice comments because I know how exhausting this is.
Yes, this is a lot. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this
if
episode.
you spend... yeah, they will. People love me.
Do they?
Take Your Shoes Off is blowing up. It's going to be a huge podcast by the end of 2020. And if you don't believe me, let's fast forward.
Oh. Well, now we got to do 2 reactions. So the reaction that it's not big, and now the reaction of like, eh.
Okay. All right. Watch. I have gold chains on now.
I wish we had
Eric,
that.
I got to get out of here. It's already been 20 minutes. I know you're filled with mirth, but we got to go.
No, it's your assistant. It's not even you.
With tons of gold chains. Still another Jew.
Yeah, I'm wearing Rick's gold chains. He couldn't be here.
Oh man, I am having a really good. I have to film. I'm filming one of my podcasts now.
Oh, really?
Today at 4.
Who you got coming on?
Josh Peck. Do you know who that is? Very funny dude. Do you remember the show Drake and Josh?
No.
No, from Disney. If you guys know that one, even though I'm filming it now, it probably came out 9 months ago by the time this is up. So go check it out. It'll be episode 40 something. But he's coming over, and I've used my energy for the week.
Yeah, this is it for you. You're not even gonna snap. You're gonna be doing 1-finger snaps with him. You're gonna be like, okay,
and it's just gonna be because I'm gonna beg him to do beat poetry. And I'm going to snap along. And every time it snaps, when he leaves, I'm going to do pickup of, I'm just going to switch sweatshirts. So it's just
but you're not going to put them on. You're just going to lay them on your body.
I'm too tired.
you just lay them on your body. Like,
and in editing, I'll be like, just put them on, Rick. I'm going to end up CGIing them on. It's going to take so long.
You get to spend like $100,000 to make that one episode better.
Man. But the podcast is doing real well now.
Yeah, people talk about it.
I was just doing a bit, but thanks.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the podcast is, but what's your podcast? Do you think you have to have guests every time?
So I recorded a solo episode the other day.
Did it feel weird to you? I can see it being weird to you.
Yeah.
Because, and I know why. I think it's weird to you because it's like, if you're just doing all this stuff by yourself,
which I do. Like.
Yeah, but then you have no one to like.
I like to
feed off the energy of annoyance or even happiness or even whatever.
Usually the second.
Yeah, so you need that. So what do you do when you don't have it?
Yeah, so I've started doing intros now, and some of them I go a little longer to kind of like practice them. So some of them are like 7 to 8 minutes.
Jesus,
what is that long?
Yeah.
But it's like a solo episode.
Yeah.
But I don't have to carry it for too long, and I do like them. But yeah, I don't know. I like to play. Yeah,
but you can still do all that playing.
That's why I'm trying these intros. You don't do intros, right?
No.
Not even for the iTunes versions?
No. Because I have the thing, my music starts.
The intros, it's like I'm filming another mini episode every week. It's just I
know they're overproduced.
No,
here's an example of one now.
Hi guys, welcome back to Take Your Shoes Off podcast. My name's Rick Glassman.
It was on the screen.
I was just doing that in case you weren't really going to do it.
I probably won't do it.
Just change the background to my living room.
You know what's funny is we could actually just do that. All we got to do is you take a picture and you just superimpose it,
I want to end my podcast when you come on, the one that we come over where I find my phone. I want to end it where we're teeing up that I'm going to come back on yours. So let's just go there now.
Then we get to wear the same thing again.
We'll do this. Let's go there now. I don't know if I want to wear the same thing. I might do a special snap.
Close snap.
Yeah.
It's a double snap.
But yeah, when we end yours, I want to treat it like the end of mine as well. So whenever we're ending.
And what is that?
Just however we end it, I want to treat it as if we just came back from my living room.
Oh, jeez. I can't even. Now I'm so like, I can't even keep track of what.
I got him. I got him.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm exhausted now.
I know.
I feel it. I mean, I
know.
You are exhausting. How does Betty deal with it? You must exhaust the shit out of her.
My life with Betty isn't a podcast.
No, but
no. This is a sincere answer because I hear what you're saying and I know this. My intro for the Adam Ray 2.0 when they came out yesterday, whenever that was for you, I almost didn't post it. We got so high. It's so funny, but I didn't even watch it. That one I couldn't edit.
Why?
I was so embarrassed by my behavior. Sincerely, because and I put it in the intro, and that's what I said. I almost didn't post this, but this part of me that I'm about to show is sincerely a part of me that I'm embarrassed about. A part of me that like I've worked really hard to not be anymore.
See, I feel like now I need to record an intro of this episode.
Do it at my place.
Like, the most ridiculous waste of time and resources.
You should grow switch your mustache with a thing under your lip so it's different.
Well, I have a Hitler here, and then
yes.
I have a
yes, and be like, your shirt's upside down.
No, it's like no. Here, see, look what he does to me. So it's
exhausting, but come on, it's fun, man.
What happens is the snap is a little broken.
You can't get back.
Yeah, you can't. So he snapped like it's like boom. Oh, my glasses.
Yeah. So your snap doesn't work, so you now have to drive home, and the podcast is in the car. Us getting back.
No, actually, not a terrible idea.
I know.
Is to drive, and then I can easily bring the Zune, and we can.
I've thought about,
and I have a GoPro.
Yeah, well, you get a few. Dude, I want to
just need one GoPro.
Dude, I am exhausted. I do want to touch on that though.
What? Yeah, if I want to finish what you're saying about your life with
Betty.
With Betty.
So,
wow, that's such an old school name too. I haven't met a chick named Betty in a long time.
Yeah,
she's gonna be a great grandma.
She's real.
Yeah, I've met her. She was. I didn't think she was real, but she came.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. She lives in London. You haven't met her. She's real. Like
right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
she thinks
right.
I'm hysterical. I don't exhaust her. Trust me, she's real.
That's why she lives in London.
I get it.
Cut to her in London in her place going, oh, it's so good to be away from
cut to
him.
the three of us there being like, oh, fuck, I just wanted to show her.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't work. We have to fly back.
But great trip.
No, because I left my passport.
Yeah, but you don't need it. So there's something about...
By the way, just before you continue with that, part of me, like, the next time you come on, part of me wants to have, instead of this, I literally just have a green screen. And then, like, this, I could just put whatever I want.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're in London.
It would be great to do a green screen.
Yeah. I easily could do that. I could just get it there and put it down where it comes up and down. No. I didn't need to do. I need that for my gaming. I would just get another one that I could roll down and roll back up.
Yeah. Just for when I'm on.
Yeah.
You even have a little practical take your shoes off logo in the right. I'll pay for it. So
this is like an advertisement, weird, like behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to make money. For example, put in Marshall Rug Gallery.
How do I make money off?
I'm not making any money off this, and nobody's buying fucking rugs from it. It's just I like to.
Your dad really owns a rug.
Yeah, it's Marshall flooring and tiles. Marshall won. But his who gives a shit? But his partners do carpet and tile, and he does the rug store.
Oh, gotcha.
And my podcast is called "Take Your Shoes Off." I have the nicest rugs any one bedroom apartment has. They're literally thousands of dollars. These rugs a piece. My cost. They're so nice. Hand knot. If you want to check them out, go to Marshall Rug.
No, you go to Take Your Shoes Off so you can look at.
I should sell sweatshirts and rugs. Like really expensive rugs.
Yeah.
Anyway, this energy that I'm having with you, that that I know, and I like a lot of the time.
Right.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I have been able to, in these past, we've talked about in the last podcast, in the past few years, I've been able to control it better, and I'm not perfect.
Right.
But when I'm here, I love this. I have so much fun on your podcast.
Yeah, I get it.
I just, I know how to drive the speed limit.
This is actually probably better for her that you're coming on here.
Like having a dog go run around at the park all day. So you could chill at home.
Comes back, it's not she's going to be like, can you go do Eric's podcast? Like, I'm going to be like, I'm not even really recording. I'm just, for her.
Let's go do it.
Keep going, Rick. Yeah. Oh, snap.
But I haven't just used the day. I've used, I'll be back at the end of the month. With energy, I've just depleted myself, dude.
Yeah, dude, I feel depleted.
I know, I ran out of energy, so I said, give me some of your lifeblood.
Oh, God, man.
But also, as honest as it is, it's like, yes, this is exhausting, and bits are exhausting.
Yes.
In my head, the way I work, we just keep the stuff that works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much funny stuff. There's so much funny. We laugh so much in this episode, Yeah. But we're also going to see all the time that I'm begging you to shit in a bush, But yeah, there's certain people that I go, I'm putting my foot on the pedal. You know what I mean? Because with you, when it doesn't work, it's funny.
It's funny, exactly.
And when it works,
it's funny.
Unfortunately for them.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So can I get some credit for what's happening here too?
Well, tell you what, we'll put up all your dates right here.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually.
How is this going for real?
What?
Am I being, is it, because
No, I think it's great.
I don't know how
That's
to-
why I
I don't know
legitimately
how to
asked
sell.
about. That's why I was asking about Betty. It was interesting to meet her. She's very, very nice. You know.
I don't feel the need to turn it on, and I guess just for better or worse, I'm turning it on right now.
Yeah.
Or and I guess
You know what it is? Because it's just a safe space. So that's what it really is. So you're welcome for that too.
you know I'm tired because I reached in to get my
yeah,
mustache.
you were like, do I want it? Then you were like, oh, then
It's not even a good
tape.
mustache.
It's not a good mustache. But that's still you editing. That's self-editing right there.
That's and no joke, that's what I've been working on these past few years. For real. When do you snap and commit, and when do you just pitch it?
Yeah. Well, that's what this episode is going to be called. You can just snap
edit.
pitch.
Yeah, snap pitch.
Yeah, snap pitch. I think
For the last 2 minutes, why don't we just be silent, just to even so you can edit in some silence.
yeah, it's just all like, you know, they're just like, I just show clips from, it's like like the end of a basketball game, you know, of the Olympics, and then they play the Whitney Houston One Moment in Time, you know, and then it's like they show the clips, highlights from the podcast. I just do them in slow mo.
We should do
what I mean?
highlights.
It's just one moment in time.
Can I make a pitch?
You can't
Sing.
I don't know why
Do you think it's going to be good or not?
encourage you.
I don't have to pitch it.
No, pitch it.
Sing that. For
I already know what you're going to pitch.
Sing that for 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
We did this on mine with the.
That's what I'm saying.
Sing that for
With the
20
Benny
seconds.
Hill.
Sing that for 20
We
seconds.
should just do the Benny Hill.
One moment in time works better for this.
Okay, and
Sing that, and instead of you having to find the best moments of this podcast, which you
Right.
could pick some, just we make them right here, and this, and so just sing now, and we're not going to use the video of you singing. Maybe we will, but just I'll do some stuff. Go ahead.
here I do it. Give me one moment in time. Don't move it.
It's the end.
No, it's not the end.
I need to get the bush in frame.
No, you don't need to get the bush in frame. Okay,
If we end with a montage that doesn't include me taking a shit in the bush,
No, I can't. This is gonna mess up my whole thing.
and that's the difference.
Yeah.
If you can't reframe,
no, I can't. I can't
right.
have it.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Riffin with Griffin. My name's Rick Glassman. You can check me out at Take Your Shoes Off Podcast at Rick Glassman on Instagram, at Shoes Off Pod on Instagram.
Shoes off pop. Why didn't you just take your shoes off Instagram?
I don't know. Maybe it was too long.
Okay. But anyways, I do want to thank Rick Glassman for coming on, my really, honestly, legitimately good friend.
Thank you.
And I'm exhausted right now.
Well, keep in mind, we're going to have to do another ending after this for my episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You want to just put it together?
Oh, my God. Yeah, what is that ending?
Okay. So you're going to be at my place. We'd already teleported over.
We just
Now it's like-
with
no.
the phones, or what are we?
We teleported earlier that phone bit.
Okay.
And now I went back. We went back to my house.
again.
Now we continued the podcast where we talked about, you and like,
right.
what it's like.
Whatever.
What it's like being on Showtime or who gives a fuck. And then it's like now when we're closing it out, be like, all right, I want to, it's gonna be like, all right, ask me to come back. You're gonna ask me to come back on your podcast. I'll say, let's just do it now. We'll just close out at your place, and then
Wait, what?
all right, we're at my house.
Okay.
We're doing the podcast. We're about to end, and you're gonna say to me, Rick, I want you to come back on and do Riffin with Griffin again.
Oh, okay. I say that there.
Yeah, and I'll say, let's just do it now.
All right.
And then you'll say, don't we need an ending to your podcast? And I'll say, we'll just do it at your place. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And now we're going to cut back here. So end, take your shoes off. End my episode.
You would do it.
You do it. I'm tired.
No, fuck you. I'm tired.
We'll each do a take.
And then there's another poll up right now. Who had the better ending take?
You can only do 5 polls. It's been...
This whole thing is a poll.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like this.
Call back.
All right. You want me to end it? Or you want
Just
me to
end it,
All right,
because
all
I'm
right.
exhausted.
All right. And then we have to do this, though. We have to end my podcast as it goes into yours. So I'm going to end it. Thank you so much. And then you're going to welcome and then do the beginning of your podcast. And that's how I'm going to end mine. Does that make sense? Okay, great. We're going to come back. Once I'm done, I'm going to say goodnight and then start yours. Get yours ready.
Oh, my
right.
God, dude. This
All right.
guy, man. Yeah, but now we have to put the headphones back on.
That's fine. It'll be good from...
What?
I mean, that's fine. I'll put the headphones on once we start yours. We'll both do that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like we're switching over.
Right.
So here's how we have to do it.
No, but I can have mine on.
Eric, I have to end the podcast.
This is going to be on my episode, by the way.
That's your mistake.
Nope, this is all going to be on.
We're going to end my podcast, so I'm going to be in your chair. I'm going to say goodnight.
What?
We're going to switch, and you're going to start yours.
What are you talking about?
You know what? I take it back.
No, that
too many
would
jokes.
Yes, too many.
I agree. You gotta throw them out there to see them. All right, we're coming back for the end of mine, and I'm gonna end my podcast, and you're gonna go right here.
SNL would be a lot funnier if they did this. If they just,
you know, what's proprietary about my comedy?
What?
If you want to just take everything I have,
Just a snap.
oh no, never mind. It's what happens after the snap. I didn't mean to be like strong or something. Okay, all right, we're coming back. Now we have to do 3 takes because I don't know which teleportation take we used.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. All right, so we just left. So it was like, all right,
another ATT.
you asked me to come on your podcast. I said, let's just do it now. You said,
Right now, it's just credits.
What
for my
about an
podcast.
ending?
Like,
I
good
told you
night,
here. Okay.
everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching Erik Griffin. Thanks for watching Riffin with Griffin.
and if you want to see this fun thing play out, check out Take Your Shoes Off at blah, 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 suck my cock. All right.
Oh.
All right. 3, 2.
Whoa.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Take Your Shoes Off podcast with special guest Erik Griffin. I'm Rick Glassman. Thank you. All right. Thanks for, I was going to say coming over, but thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
I'm going to have you on again. So we might as well just do the beginning of my podcast. Are you ready? Are you going to count us in?
20, 19, 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for watching your favorite podcast. You know the name.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Goodbye!
I got it. I know how this. This is how the brilliance works. You can stop it. We got it. We're done. You want to keep this? Fine. But then there's scenes inside baseball. Here's how this podcast
Ladies and
goes.
gentlemen, thanks once again for watching Riffin with Griffin. And please subscribe and share. Check out Rick's podcast on Take Your Shoes
You're not
Off.
even using this.
This is my ending.
I'm telling you, I got it. I have your ending. You're not using
We're
this.
ending this right now. So thank you very much,
Big
everybody.
Here's how you do
This is Rick Glassman, everybody.
Yeah.
Erik Griffin.
We're pitching. Not now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Eric, I'm telling
Goodbye,
you.
everybody.